But for almost 4 centuries, these structures were home to generations of workers and their families. Their home life might have seemed familiar to those of us living 3,500 years later. It's the start of a new work week for the stonecutter who lives in this house in Deir el Medina. In the summer, even the nights can be really hot, so the family probably slept up here on the roof. He'd come down in the morning and find his kids' toys on the stairs again, walk into this room, the kitchen, where his wife was probably already preparing his breakfast on the hearth here. She'd have got the ingredients from this cool cellar down the steps in the corner, and from the grinding stone over here. What's for breakfast? Well, bread, certainly, and probably cheese, onions, and beer. No, seriously, beer was a very important staple food for the ancient Egyptian. It was low in alcohol content and probably had the consistency of a soup, but you can't have everything. So he'd come here to this small bedroom used in the winter and get dressed. This was not a major problem, as all he had to put on was a loincloth and possibly some straw sandals, although most men seem to have worked barefoot. Then into the all-purpose living room. Now here would be a niche with the household gods, who would themselves be family ancestors. And over here, the seat for the master of the house. Now, these were skilled workmen, so their homes were probably quite pleasant places. Plastered walls, nicely whitewashed, matting on the floor, baskets, wooden furniture. Through here is the front reception room, with this daybed in the corner. Shh, mother-in-law's asleep. Now, there'll be no windows in these houses. That's to keep out the heat. But there will be ventilation slots in the ceiling. That would mean that the whole place would be rather dark, but